World is Watching podcast. We back, episode 4. We got the nigga Finesse 2 times ran off on the haircut with nigga.
Hey, fuck that nigga first off.
I see you bought some ladies. He said, "How you
doing?" Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was lucky. I was hungover when he came back to the city because I told that nigga. You know what that nigga did too? He blocked me.
He blocked you?
He blocked me.
But did you fuck the haircut up?
Nah, fuck no. Nigga, I ain't never fucked a haircut a day in my life.
So what happened? Man? What's the whole story?
So with that, damn, that lame ass nigga, that shit crazy. Fuck, I forgot about that shit. All right, so it was me. My boy Detox was in town, right? His name DJ Detox. This nigga called me and said, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna put you on a 3-way call with me and Finesse 2 times manager. Finesse 2 times is in town and he needs a haircut."
Yeah.
I was in the studio and I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was in the middle of fucking. I pick up my brother's phone call. And I was, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I packed up my shit, went to the shop. He picked me up. Boom, we went to the fucking crib. I cut him up. I cut his homies. And I told him, I was like, look, bro, I know you're popping right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he was popping, trending on TikTok at the time.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, look, bro, you can either pay for the haircut, which is $200 for the house call, or you can just shout me out on Instagram and we call it even. Because I knew his number was up.
Yeah.
We go to the club. He's like, yeah, I'll just shout you out the club and do some shit like that. I was like, all right, fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? So we go to the club. It's me, him,
so hold
Big
on, you charge
Boogie.
$200 for the whole house?
Nah, for the house call, just for one person.
I thought you said you cut the homies too.
Yeah, I cut the homies. They paid.
Oh, so everybody paid but him?
But him. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So we go and go to the club. It's me, him, Big Boogie, J Prince Jr. Out of nowhere, Blueface pops up. You know what I'm saying? And Blueface recognized me. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh shit, ain't you Wealth?" He's like, "Bro, I see you on TikTok, bro. You crazy as fuck. All the tattoos, you lit."
Yeah.
That was like the first moment when a celebrity recognized me, and I was like, "Damn, nigga, like I'm kind of making it." You know what I'm saying? And you know, the night ends, we all leave the club. He's like, "Yo, just follow me back. I'm gonna have you cut J Prince Jr."
Yeah.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we go back to the Airbnb. Oh, I was supposed to follow him back, but
they
they skirted off.
You heard of J Prince?
Yeah, I heard of J Prince. I didn't know he had a son.
Yeah, Junior the son.
Okay. Well, yeah. I didn't know who the fuck he was for real until like someone told me. I was just like, oh shit, all right. I guess he had pool.
Yeah.
So we go and we're trying to drive out the parking lot. They all skirt the fuck off. And I was like, yo, you know, send me the ad to the other B&B we supposed to go to. Whole night, ignore my phone call, hit him on Instagram. And before he left, remember you seen, what was it? He was following me that same night. And then she's like, hey, this nigga unfollowed you.
So did you do anything that night?
No, I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. I was just chilling the whole time. I didn't even drink.
So they said, follow me to the thing. We about to cut somebody.
I'm texting his DJ. I'm texting. I still have his manager's number. I'll show you the number between me and the text messages between me and his manager. I was like, yo, bro, how come he ain't paying me? Like, what's up? It's been a whole week, and that's when I made a post. I was like, yo, I cut a celebrity when he came out here, and it was during Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl when the Super Bowl came to Arizona.
This 2023, Cardi B was here, right?
Some shit like that. Yeah. And I was in the studio at the time, so I was like kind of trying to dabble in the music, and I was in the middle of getting some pussy. Mm-hmm. You know, and it was just like, to me, it was just like, yo, bro, like I wasted my time.
You was cracking her or her?
Oh, neither one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a different woman. You know, and it was crazy. It was actually the homie's sister.
He said the woman. He said the homie's sister.
Yeah, it was the homie's sister.
Crazy.
She's a cool chick. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we don't fuck around no more, but for different reasons. You know what it is.
No, so I see you brought some ladies with you. You said, how y'all doing? I'm your local neighborhood player ropes.
I didn't even introduce them and shit, you know what I'm saying? They just, quiet, you know what I'm saying? This is my wife, Valerie, and this is our friend, Celeste. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of friend?
And run it back.
Tell them y'all name me on Instagram.
My name is AZ Spanish Princess 777 on Instagram, but my name is Celestina.
She said AZ711 on Instagram.
You gotta speak up into the mic, baby.
Okay, it was AZ Spanish Princess 777 on IG.
Okay.
Yeah, but my name is Celestina. So.
I go by Valerie. Well, that's my name. I go by Valerie with like 4 E's and an underscore and a capital C for my Instagram.
So what kind of friend is this to y'all? Like
a friend?
Cause you said our friend. Cause like usually the wife don't let you have like your friend, her friends, your friends.
My life is different. My life is different.
So what kind of friend? Like
we'll see. We'll find out.
We want to know.
We'll find out on the car right back. We're probably gonna get some food after this too.
I thought you just ate.
No, well, that's why I was like, I was gonna go take the chick to go eat, but I was like, fuck that, we just dropping her off.
Damn, what she look like? So 2 for you, none for me.
Yeah, we can line some shit up.
I ain't paying.
I don't pay.
Oh.
I don't pay. No. Around here it's purse first, ass last. You know what I'm saying?
She charge.
No, she don't charge.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
No. She got too much ism in her. I taught him the
I
ism.
need a trial period.
You know what I'm
free
saying?
trial.
He said I need a 14-day free trial.
14
No,
minutes.
she got too much game. I teach you how to get money up out of a nigga.
Okay.
See, this is the thing. Like I tell people, and they all know, I'm a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, even with a woman to even fuck with me, you have to bring something to the table. It doesn't have to be monetary, but we appreciate monetary things. To me, it's more about the value you bring, how you gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? When I first, 9 times out of 10, when I introduce myself to a
He
woman,
said how you talk to me.
you know how you talk to
you
me.
make me
Cause
feel.
look, how you make me feel. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't know with a feminine energy, you can change your life around. Cause if a woman's ready to die for you, you know what I'm saying? That go a long way. A woman will bring you up to the top.
A submissive woman holds the power for real.
Man, I hold the power. You know how they say this dumbass saying, "Happy wife, happy life." I don't believe in that shit. Happy king and not a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all agree?
No, they ain't gonna like that shit. They don't like that shit.
Wait, hold on.
They ain't gonna like that shit.
Can you say it again? I kind of spaced out right there.
You know, they be like, "Oh, happy wife, happy life." And I said, "Fuck that." I told you this too. It's happy. It's a
Remember
happy
we talked
king
about
and not a goddamn thing.
I told you I was gonna say this
You know
when I got
what
on there.
It's like 50-50.
I don't know. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if that's a woman, take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she's good and shit. But like, I don't know, man. For me, I don't want to say a polygamous lifestyle, whatever, like a poly lifestyle, whatever. But I live my life how I want to live it. And if I tell a woman from a jump, hey, I like having other women around me, it's up to you whether if you want to accept that or not. So now if you accept it, that means you choosing. So now if you're going to choose me, just understand there's things that come with it. And I put women on a program. See, when I first meet a woman, I'll give you a book. You know, we just started talking, I guess, like a few hours ago, I guess, for real. You know what I'm saying? But when I first meet a woman, I'm going to pass you a book. And I'm going to tell them to get into the gym.
She moved to the relationship?
Yeah, she did.
Like a couple hours now?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she debuting her already?
Yeah, we already giving her a game. I'm giving her a game in the car. I say, hey, look, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We met Owasso. Yeah, I was drunk.
So you met the friend or she met the friend?
We met at the same time.
We actually,
I
met her before, like the weekend before that. Was it?
All right, from the time y'all met until now, how long did it take y'all to crack her?
I mean, it depends. I mean, there's been a few women who'd be like, what are you doing?
I'm talking about this one specifically.
This one? I don't know. That's going to depend on the car ride home.
Oh, okay. It ain't happened yet.
No, not yet.
We got the camera. We got a back room.
He said, we got a camera. We got a back room.
So all the tattoos, when I first seen you, I thought you was a tattoo artist.
You know what's crazy? Everyone thinks that, but I'm a barber, you know, entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I help a lot of people with life and shit like that. My main thing is to get sober, you know what I'm saying? Even I was like a year and a half sober. I got a call from one of my homies in the pen, and I was like, fuck, I can't handle this phone call. And I got fucked up. I was fucked up for like 2-3 weeks, but I'm back on my sober journey. You know what I'm saying? My big thing is like I really stress sobriety, you know what I'm saying? Because I think clearer. You know what I'm saying? When I think with me and bro, man, I was in the club and people offered me shots where I was 11. I was like, nah, bro, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I operate
scared. Let me be his friend. He
said, let me talk to this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying?
Tequila.
No, man, it was crazy, bro, because the way I operate in my lifestyle and how I think about things, I operate on frequency. Because frequency and being on a high frequency, having high energy is a big thing to me.
Where you from?
I was born in Oregon, lived in LA for like 12 years, and I've been out here for like 12 years. So I'm like AZ Cali, you know what I'm saying? But I mainly say I'm from here now. You know, growing up, being in a Mexican neighborhood, we weren't allowed to kick it with blacks. We weren't allowed to.
What y'all, MS-13?
I don't know what you're talking about. But there's a lot of shit around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And definitely living that lifestyle, being real young, I was supposed to get put on. But my mom decided to move out here with my mom and my stepdad. Just so
one little fighter, my mom got scared.
Man, nah, it wasn't even that, because I was running face daily. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass jumped because I was talking to a black kid at school. Yeah, that wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed to have black friends and nothing like that.
They stick together now.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing now. Especially since I moved out here, politics
Damn.
is a real big thing. Like it's different out here. The Arizona politics are way different than California politics.
When you black, you beefing with blacks, Mexicans.
You know what's
whites.
crazy is I say a Mexican's worst enemy is another Mexican.
Nah.
Swear to God, bro. Mexicans don't stick up for each other like that. Hell no, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got your fruit cart, I'm gonna have my fruit cart, this fruit cart, and then it's like, oh, when the Mexicans started getting successful, there was 2 comedians who were going at who were Mexican for no reason, going at it. Man, y'all can't just crack
George
jokes.
Lopez and who?
And then it was George Lopez and the other young Mexican dude. I forget. You know
Iglesias?
No, it was George Lopez and there was like another young Mexican dude. They were going at it, and I was just like, bro, like what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be supporting each other.
How you
Niggas
argue
is-
with a nigga that was on Nick at Night? On the show, he was on Nick at Night. He had a show on Nick at Night.
Probably was George Lopez. It was George Lopez.
remember that? Y'all remember
Yeah,
that?
but
Yeah,
it was George Lopez, but there was another comedian. You know what I'm talking
Like
about?
niggas get tucked in
the
for
other.
a TV show. How you beef with him?
I'll be nobody.
No, not you. I'm talking about anybody.
I don't know. You know, I tell
George
people be
Lopez.
like, you know what I'm saying? People who don't like me, if you got a problem with me, call me. If you don't got my number, you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me.
You think AZ got a real political scene? Like you think this shit? I don't take it serious.
As far as like what, street politics or like?
Yeah.
I stay out the mix of all that shit, man. I used to be heavy into that shit, but man, that shit gets so tricky. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. For me, like I look at gangbanging as like it's not the same thing as it was.
Hell nah, it's pointless.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing I tell people. It's like, oh yeah, like they're like, oh, this my hood, this my hood. Do you even own a house there, nigga?
Right.
How the fuck you gonna say that's your hood? This where you from?
You don't say
But
something.
but a white man own your house.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You about to get put out your hood.
All this dope you've been slinging, you ain't bought no kids Christmas gift from the hood. You ain't put nothing back into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You balling, but you know what I'm saying? Your people fucked up.
That ain't means you ain't balling.
Yeah, that's how I'm like, bro. I'm looking around like the biggest dope dealer in the city. I'm just like, what have you done? Like, nigga, you're supposed to get that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people what to do and shit, but I'm saying, bro, get that money and do something else. Open up an LLC. You know, it's $85 for an LLC. You know how many times you don't flip that? You know what I'm saying? You can make a legitimate business off the streets, man. It's not that fucking hard.
So you said you back and forth from AZ to Cali since you was a kid.
Yeah.
So when did you notice the transition of this damn opioid addiction? Like now it's like usually it's like homeless people. Like Cali, you probably see a bunch of homeless people, but here you see all zombies. Like
Yeah, it's zombie land out here.
They
I mean,
zombie.
LA got pretty fucking bad. That's why I don't go back to LA no more. If I go out there, I like to go to San Diego. If I visit family, I'm in and out. Because I don't like to get mixed up with y'all, especially the way I look. I've been a few times. You know, there was this one time I was at the gym, and I'm lifting, I'm doing my curls, I'm mid-seg, got my headphones in, I'm locked in. Some OG walked in, he's like, hey, what's up, homie? What's up with your ink? I said, look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I have my gun in my gym bag. I will fucking kill you in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, because it's stupid. You're gonna argue me about my tattoos. You didn't even check my tattoos. A lot of people will be like, what's up with your tattoos? What does that mean? Obviously, if you have to ask what it means, you don't know what the fuck it means. All my tattoos, none of them are political. That's the one thing. When I started getting tatted, getting all this ink, I made mad phone calls like, yo, can I get this? Can I get this? Like, I couldn't get, I wanted to get Marilyn Monroe tatted. I couldn't get her tatted.
why?
Mexican Mafia shit. MM. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. There's certain like.
I would have did it anyway.
Yeah, fuck that, because politics
I
play a
don't
big
know,
role.
dude.
It's weird, man. That shit gets slippery. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Politics out here, all that shit's real weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with none of that shit no more. I'm happy about that life. You know what I'm saying? I still got like allegedly connections and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cutting that
Allegedly.
out. Yeah, I'm cutting that out the interview. So do you?
No, you good. My lawyer said I'm good.
Do you? What I was finna say? You regret any of your tattoos, like your face tats or any of that?
Nah,
Like, you ever
you know-
wake up like,
I wake up, I'm like, damn, I did that shit fast because I did this shit in 4 years.
yeah,
The only thing I think I'm like, damn, I could have had a better artist. You know, because most of my tattoos was like on my banjo. I was just doing cocaine hardcore. You know what I'm saying? I was snorting an 8-ball a fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I don't ever regret my tattoos. But I look at them like, damn, like, that shit's fire. I don't know. To me, I like it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. This is the reason why I started getting tatted too. Was I read a book by Napoleon Hill called Think and Grow Rich. And in chapter 2, Desires, he talks about burning the bridge between your entrepreneur life and your 9-to-5 life. And I was like, damn, I'm a barber. I don't ever want to get a job. I was like, I think I was like 20 when I really started getting tatted for 21. I was like, I don't ever want to be hireable. I don't want no one. Like, I don't ever want to have to fill out a job application, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what's one way I can burn that bridge? Fuck it, I'm gonna get blasted.
They keep your ass out the army too.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of none of that shit. Fuck that. For what? Slavery. It's literally slavery. You look at a 9-to-5 job, that shit is
legit.
Yeah, a 9-to-5 job is legit slavery. It's just in a different fashion. You know what I'm saying? Slaves used to work for food. Okay, technically you still work for food. You go in, your job is telling you how much you get paid. You could be at that job for 20 plus years. Boom, you got to go. Pension, gone. Everything, gone. 401k, gone. All your shit, gone.
You can't give it to your kids. You shouldn't be there.
That's what I'm saying. So I'd rather teach my kids, like my sons, right? Every morning before they go to school, they have to do. My oldest, I have 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? I have a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Mm-hmm. They have to do they 20 push-ups, they 20 sit-ups before they go to school. And they're 5 and 6. My 5-year-old has fucking abs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them, like, yeah, there's times I yell at them. You know what I'm saying? Normally, like any other parent, I'm gonna snap on them. But I'm telling them, like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to teach my kids affirmations. You know what I'm saying? How to manifest things into their life. Looking at positive situations. Yeah, I'll be sometimes yelling at them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to raise these into men. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to raise them into little boys. They're raising soldiers. You know what I'm saying?
The Bible say that, though. It say you use the rod to spare the child, because tough love is what's going to keep them from protected against life being tough on them.
Mm-hmm. And I believe by the time a child is 8, I think you should already instill so much value into them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be tough on the kids. You have to be tough on your kids, man. Because, you know, I cuss in front of my kids. I yell at them, do all that shit. You know why? Because the same shit's going to happen out there. Shit is not sweet out there. Shit is rough. You know what I'm saying? I lived a rough-ass lifestyle, man. Growing up, I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? I grew up homeless. You know what I'm saying? I showered in the canals in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I used to steal formula from my baby sister and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I had it rough. But the thing is, I don't use that as a crutch. A lot of niggas be like, oh, my life sucked, da-da-da. Well, nigga, use that shit as fuel. That bitch broke up with you. Good, nigga. Good. Get your ass back in the gym. Lock in on you again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got so comfortable with the bitch, you lost sight of you, and that's why the bitch left you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just how I look at things.
Yeah, I would listen to a nigga with 2 of them.
There's more than 2, nigga.
How many is it?
I don't know.
So, all right. So you said the blacks and the Mexicans used to beef growing up. Mm-hmm. So how come Mexicans can say nigga now then?
I think it's different because in Cali I'm not allowed to say that shit. Arizona is one of the places where I was like, all my homies are black. Even when I was locked up as a kid, I went to a little facility.
I think Arizona like a renegade state. Like
Arizona is one of those places where everyone comes to run. And what I mean run is like I hear motherfuckers from Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee. I know a few motherfuckers from Flint. Yeah, it's weird because like anytime I have someone who like comes to me like, oh yeah, bro, I'm from out of state. Like I used to run shit back there. I was like, so why'd you leave?
So why you here?
Why you here? I was like, what's your name? Actually, what's your date of birth, dog? I got to check your motherfucking paperwork now.
Yeah.
That's my big thing. If any of my clients come to me, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, this is what I was doing. They start telling me all this shit. I'm pulling paperwork. Because I have people back in every other state, bro, and I'll pull paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas be, I don't know if it's the judicial system out here or what, but niggas out here, like, they weird. Like, they'll catch these big cases and be doing no time. And then just be back in the club, like, Diddy boxing, like shit.
Yeah, like, and shit that happened. Like, you didn't just, like, they didn't just catch you with 10 boats. Shit weird, bro. I don't know, but all I know is I got a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, better dog Kyle, man.
I seen a nigga at the studio. I checked him. He came back around. He kicking it with my bro. I'm like, hey, let me talk to you to the side. I ain't want to embarrass him. I'm like, I thought you had big meat charges. Like, this was less than 9 months ago. How are you
out here willy-nilly and all happy and shit?
Making the first day out already? What's going on? Like,
you shouldn't even be out, motherfucker. What you talking about? Yeah, that shit be weird, bro. And it's weird too. A lot of people ask me if I've been in jail. I ain't never been in jail. I did like juvenile shit for like 3 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been in and out the system as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But never like as an adult. Thank God to my lawyer. I got a good ass lawyer.
Shut your lawyer out.
Yeah, hey, better dog Kyle, man. Yeah, my lawyer Kyle, man, he the fucking truth. I be sending him cases after cases after cases, man. That man love me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the number one thing I tell people. Once you get any type of money, invest into a lawyer.
A lawyer, a doctor, and
into yourself mainly. That's what I tell people, man. You gotta invest into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you, I tell people books. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing, man. I didn't know the knowledge being into the books. Because growing up in school, I didn't realize, that's why I dropped out of school. I thought that shit was useless. Because I was sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I was in Mesa High School, and I was in economics class. I remember this shit so clearly, bro. I was like 17. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know, she's teaching us. I'm like, yo, like, do you know anything about real estate? Like, do you have real estate? Like, bitch, you're like 3 times my age. Like, do you like got any type of like assets? You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm just talking to her. I'm just like, yo, do you got any of this shit? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, it's really not your business. You know what I'm saying? She started going off on me. I was like, well, bitch, do you have like any money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I know what your salary is. You know what I'm saying?
So how old are you, bro?
I'm 24.
What?
Yeah. Nigga, you didn't know that?
Nigga, what?
Yeah, you didn't know I was 24?
Why you get married so young?
Oh, I'm not legally married. I would never do that.
Oh.
No. See, that's part of the great female con. Like my nigga Goldie said, that's part of the great female con. A lot of women put women too much on a pedestal, I feel like.
You get the ceremony, not the matrimony.
No. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of nigga, bro, like this would be, to me, just to be in my presence mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro, like me, I feel like my energy's so high, I vibrate on such a high frequency, just to even breathe the same thing. Yeah, I do a lot of shit, man. I do a lot of shit at my age. I got 3 kids. She gave me 3 beautiful boys, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, we've been together, we've been together since we was like 17, 16.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Who older are you?
She's older. She's older by a few months. She's 25.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
So how does Yellow?
Baby, how old are you? Celeste.
Me?
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30?
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was 30.
Yeah.
No.
She don't look 30.
No,
Kinda.
she don't look 30. I don't know.
It was the angle.
Man, it's the angle. She got the good lighting. She got the good lighting.
So what if your kids walk in the house? Your kids ever walk in the house like drawing all on themselves? Like, look, Dad, I want to be like you.
Yeah, we do like the, you know, like the sticker, like the little fucking, what's the wet towel?
Yeah.
They do shit like that, and they like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I want my kids to be whoever they want to be. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not out here wreaking havoc and doing all kinds of dumbass shit, then I support it.
What's one thing you would despise your kids doing? Like, my son can't do this.
Can't be bullshitting and wasting time. And wasting his energy on women who are useless. You know what I'm saying? I think one
Quarrelsome
thing,
women.
I want my kids to be better than me, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I stepped into the game late. I feel like everything I'm doing late. Like I own a music label. I'm doing a lot of things.
Shout out to the label.
The Wealthy Boys LLC. Everything I do is under the Wealthy Boys LLC. You know what I'm saying? I got some more shit on the way. A lot of plans I can't talk about yet, man. I don't like to talk about my dreams on camera too much. You know what I'm saying? Because if the wrong ears hear it, then they gonna manifest that you ain't gonna happen.
They'll pray against you.
Yeah, exactly. But I love that shit, man. Shout out to all my enemies, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love them because they ain't going nowhere.
Extra, so I like
A penny.
anything. A girl, boy, tranny.
That's new
yeah,
to me, nigga. Hold on.
anything.
Hey, nigga. She just got here, cuz. Hey. What the fuck? That's new to me.
I don't have, well, I do have an age limit. Yeah, it's
What's
like
your age limit?
28.
What made you like?
Well, really.
28?
It depends.
Too young or too old?
Because it depends on their mentality and how mature they are. And if I feel they're mature, then it's cool. But usually, like 21 and up is my limit. I don't date under 21.
So what makes somebody wake up like, you know what? I like everything. I fuck whatever.
I don't know.
That's what
I just
pansexual
had-
is, right?
I guess, nigga. I don't know. That's new to me. I ain't
Kinda,
never heard of that
it's
shit.
different. Yeah, in a way, I like I've had crushes on my friends' moms, or like.
Me
I
too.
mean,
Me too.
I fucked my homie's mom before. Like, I fucked my homie's mom before.
Like even gay guys are so cute and then whatnot, but like it's kind of heartbreaking at
Alright,
the
this
same
is not-
time
this is
because
my
they're
was-
never gonna like you.
She ain't been on my program. She ain't been on my program long enough. She just got here. That's okay. And this is why I tell niggas. This is why I tell niggas too, especially man, when you can't
So
expect a woman to be made for you.
what's your wildest sex story if you care to share?
I'm interested. I'm
You
locked in.
got flipped before?
Huh? I don't know what that is.
So like two niggas, like boom,
No.
one in the back, one in the front.
Fuck.
Would
This
you
is
ever do that?
crazy.
Probably not, because I don't want to. I just want like.
Like
Yeah.
a plus and a
It
negative.
has to be like equal.
Okay, so a girl
So we
and a
got
boy.
balance.
yeah.
But that's not equal because it's two girls.
Well,
man.
kind of.
Or like
In
2
a
and 2.
way, yeah,
You did a 2 and 2 before?
I have.
How'd that go for you? Like,
It
tell me
was-
the story. I want the detailed
It
break.
was alright. It was pretty cool. Like things were good. You know, everybody came. But
Yeah, niggas pulled up, busted in mud.
we did what we went there to do, and yeah, but
like, how
it
did it
didn't end
initiate?
well after that.
like how do you initiate a 2 on 2? Like,
I don't know. It just
hey,
happened.
we saw this, or like you know.
Well, I was supposed to see one person, and
Oh, let me see. 1, 2. But now how do you initiate it though?
I was just supposed to hook up with one person, and I don't know.
Niggas just start walking in the room.
No. Nah, the girl came on to me, and I was like, what the hell? And she had, like, it was over after that.
I'm baffled.
So what happened in your last relationship?
Ooh, don't do that.
Was it like
It was not good.
ashamed of your past, or like?
Not ashamed. It's just, I don't know.
You cracked one of the homies, or
No.
what happened?
It was just domestic violence. I don't want to. I don't want to turn this podcast around. I want to
I mean, we talk about everything.
Okay, so yeah, it was domestic violence.
You was the victim or the abuser?
I was the victim. Yeah, I was a.
Some females play victim, but they really, you know.
No, I was really trying to get away, but yeah.
How'd you get away for young women out there that's going through domestic situation? How you?
I would get help. I had to, run for my life. He went to the restroom, and as soon as he went to the restroom, I just put on pants and took off. So, for anybody that is in my situation, I would run to somewhere like the hospital or like a public place like that will actually help you, because I ran to a 7-Eleven and they kicked me out. And I had no shoes on, and I was very, in shock of what was going on.
Smoking.
Yeah, and he came in, and I was telling them to call the cops because I was hiding in the restroom for a while, and then my phone was dying, and the guy was kicking me out, and as I was going outside, he was pulling up, so I had to run back inside, and he was shoving me out and saying that I was on drugs. And I was like, I'm not on drugs. Please help me. I thought you were calling the cops. What happened? And yeah.
How'd you end up getting away? He ended up calling the cops?
No, he actually got me in the car, and it was from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., 6:30. He held me for a while. We drove around, and then he fell asleep because he was so drunk, and he dropped his phone. So I picked it up, and I texted my mom, and somehow my mom got the police to find me.
So how long was you in this relationship for?
I was in the relationship for 6 months, but I knew him.
So what made you stay so long?
The history. I knew him since I was I knew him when I was in 7th grade, I had first met him, and we were kids then.
Oh, y'all knew each other since 7th grade?
Yeah, but in 8th grade we had broken up, and he had stayed around my family and whatnot, and then later on we reunited, and then things didn't end well.
Did you grow up seeing abuse and domestic violence in the household?
Yeah, I did.
How did you feel as a kid when that used to happen? Being so young and vulnerable, not much you could do. I used to see it, and
I became really suicidal as a child. At the age of 8 was probably the first time where I was man, I don't want to wake up tomorrow and have to deal with this anymore. I shouldn't be having to live in fear.
You felt like nobody loved you?
I knew that my mom loved me. My dad, he was just on drugs and an addict, and he also did suffer from mental health issues. He was bipolar, so it was a lot of combinations and things that didn't go together. I don't think they were good for each other, my mom and dad.
So do you think growing up and seeing all the misuse of love is what got you in the mind state now where it's I love everything that loves me?
No, I've because of coming from a broken home, and even having an abusive father the way I did, I learned to see the red flags and warning signs, and I pull away. I don't give myself to somebody that quick anymore. I know to pull back, but I know I'm capable of loving somebody like that and giving them my all, but I'm not.
Is that why you kind
anymore.
of held on for 6 months to that situation? Because it was familiar?
Yeah, it was the history.
Mm.
Because I really cared about him. And, he didn't have nobody. So,
Well, that's not the way you treat the only person you do got.
Yeah.
Mm.
But, yep.
So as a mother, what do you do now to protect your kids from the cycle?
For one, I be an example. I don't allow that to be around them how I had to leave that relationship. I really had to leave for my kids, for my safety, but also their safety, because I didn't want them to grow up the life that I had to live and be scared all the time. So I teach them to speak up for themselves when they feel like they're in danger, or they feel unsafe, or someone's yelling or anything like that triggers them. I tell them to speak up.
So what give you your strength today as a woman, where you could be able to push forward, smile, laugh?
My babies.
Mm.
That's
How old are they?
my son, he's 8, and my daughter, she's 5.
Okay. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But
See, she laughing now. That's what's up, though. Yeah, it's a lot of women, man. Cause it's easy for us men, we talk shit about all the promiscuity going on and the way of the women now, and how everything is just ran, but it's just so much trauma behind every single person. Every single person got their own story of why they the way they is, and what we might not understand it, but it's revolutionary to them, and you know what I'm saying. But it ain't really, the media teach men to hate women and women that hate men these days, and they teaching men to beat women. So ain't nobody never really sit down and have that open, that open dialogue between the two. It's just she a hoe or he a fuck nigga or he a, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That's how one way is I notice, in order to destroy the nuclear family, and what I mean by a nuclear family is mom, dad, and the household type shit, is you make the women more masculine and you make the men more feminine. You know what I'm saying? So it's a divide and conquer. It's basically what's happening. And you can see it within your own eyes. A lot of men are becoming a lot softer. A lot of men ain't going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Men don't go to the gym. And a lot of men don't take action. A lot of men ain't teaching their family about situational awareness. You know what I'm saying? How to instill value to their family.
A lot of men ain't protecting their women.
Nigga, that shit fucked me off. What the fuck? Yeah, no, we just met, so I don't know.
I know.
3.
2.
I ain't put it up on. Fucking A, baby.
What's your story, Val? Where you from?
Well, I'm from LA.
What part of LA you from?
East LA, Boyle Heights.
Boyle Heights?
Yes.
What was that like growing up?
Well, I mean, I was up there until the age of 8, but from what I remember, it was good,
You gangbang?
Nah.
No.
I probably would have if I was still out there, but nah.
How old was you when you left
Yeah,
LA?
I left in time.
I'm sorry, what was that?
How old was you when you left LA?
Yeah, I was about 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah, I'm 25 now, so I've lived out here since.
Oh, so you from AZ?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, my parents took us out from over there for a reason. Back then it was a lot worse than what it is now. Yeah, I do. I have family out there still. I love going still. Honestly, it's home, But I won't move back. But I love to go visit.
So with all the things that separate men from women in the household, like we just speaking about, what made you at 25 years old not only commit to a man but ride with whatever he want to do, pretty submissive, let him have his fun and still have his family at the same time? Because a lot of women give you ultimatum, nigga, you gonna have fun or you gonna be miserable over here. But you gave a nigga his cake and ain't eat it, and Like that's rare. Like a lot of women don't know how to just sit back and just be quiet. Like they think opening their mouth is a strength.
Gangster. That was a bar. Clip that.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like every man is gonna cheat. It's on who you tolerate from, because I mean, it is true.
Is it cheating if you know?
I mean, not really in a sense, but that's the thing. I feel like females would rather know the truth than the lying, because I feel like it would help so much. Like, okay, cool, you want to go have your fun, as long as you come back home at the end of the day and continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the family, take care of the bills, go have your fun. But I don't want to sit here.
Do you cheat?
Me? No, I don't sleep with other men.
So how do you have the mindset? Like I'm literally arguing with a girl right now because she's like, I went through your phone, you have hoes, only want you. I'm like, how is this possible?
Because I feel like there's a big difference from how the man is treating the wife and how the man is treating the hoe. Now it's gonna be a big problem if he's doing more for the hoe than he is.
She said.
I feel like okay. Obviously, like I said, if the husband is doing his husbandly duty for the wife, then it's different. Okay, cool. You want to have a hoe, go have a hoe, but don't put her above me when that's not the case.
So you cool with just sitting back and just you get secondary? That's okay.
Kinda. I don't really care.
But would you step outside the relationship? Like, okay, I'm with these two. I'm gonna do me too, or what? Cause now that's a hazard.
Yeah, no.
I feel like with that though, that's like a whole different situation though, because at that point that's like that's straight up like a poly relationship or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I feel like with that it would be all equal. But if we're talking about like just a man having hoes and then just having a wife strictly, it's a whole different situation right there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
So, do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
So, I was gonna quote something from the Bible. Well, I don't know nothing about the Muslim religion, so I ain't.
I used to be Christian, so you go there.
So in the Bible it say, man who finds a wife finds a good thing, finds a treasure, and all of that. So if it takes so much to find one woman and pour into one woman to get that woman to devote to you, where do you find the other time to even pour into any other woman, a hoe, a side chick, a polygamous relationship in any way? Like, where do you find the time to do that when it took so long to find this?
I don't find the time. They find the time for me. It's big. You know what I'm saying? So for me,
but it's still your time, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's still my time, my energy, and I get to decide who I want to give my time and energy to. And that's the one thing I tell women: don't waste my time, don't waste my energy, because if I'm giving it to you, that means we both know that our time and energy is really valuable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And really, it's like, I guess, I don't like to say free time, because I don't think as a man you should be having free time. You know what I'm saying? That's like some shit when you're in recess. You know what I'm saying? But if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying? If it's Saturday night, 2 a.m. and you're around, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But one thing is, like, when you have a wife and she lets you do X things, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I was able to make my life like this. Not many men can do the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? One, I'm way more valuable than most motherfuckers out here. You know, I say, if you don't have the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom, the game, the knowledge, you can't do the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? We have many conversations. At first, she was really against it. And I started telling her, like, well, I like to have other women around. Fun, it snuck up on me then.
So when she finally agreed to it, it ain't never crossed her head like, she getting cracked now.
No.
Why?
No. But this is the thing, it's like, if it was to happen, then I was never my woman. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't phase you. Like, yeah, it hurt. Like, anytime if a woman cheat on you, yeah, it's going to hurt. But you got to take it for what it is. That's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to see is, if a woman chooses up from you, there's something wrong about you. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why she can see you value.
Because these women out here, they'll fucking
I fucked a lot of married women. My body count well off in the 200s and like 220s. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of walks of life and different women be married, go to church every weekend with their husband, and I'm pulling up whenever he's off work or before he gets.
Because niggas be boring.
That's what I'm saying. So my life is very exciting, and a lot of women ain't used to the things that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men ain't giving their women books. They're not telling their women to go to the gym. They're not telling their women, hey, we don't do this. We don't, you know what I'm saying? The number one thing I say is you can't expect a woman to be made for you if she never been with a nigga like you. You know what I'm saying? So when she coming in, I don't expect her to be perfect for me because she ain't never been with somebody like me for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She never been with nobody like me for real, and I know that because off the stories, you know what I'm saying, that I've been told. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you know what I'm saying, I can just tell already, you know what I'm saying?
So what if the side chick get pregnant? What if you get somebody else pregnant? I mean, shit happens.
Shit does happen.
I'm out.
She said that now, but I definitely.
So that means
See, I don't know.
Like,
it's
you
like
know the risk,
that's
though.
the thing, though. It's like I feel like with him, though, we have so much history, like so much history, that there's like an acceptance of certain stuff. I mean, I love him, yes. I feel like that would hurt.
She wants to keep like I'm the one with his kids.
I feel like that would hurt, you know. I don't know if it's like obviously, yeah, this is what it is now, but I mean, I don't know how it would be later on. I don't know. If I'm being truthfully honest, I mean, I don't know. He knows this, you know. He knows this.
So if he got her pregnant while y'all was doing the threesome, how would you feel?
I mean, yeah, that would be upsetting.
I couldn't even get her pregnant. Steroids. my sperm count's gone.
You take steroids?
I take a lot of steroids.
Why?
Shit's fun.
You gonna go out like a WWE player?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to be 275 pounds of just fat. Like I was just a big boy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then I started, you know what I'm saying, locking into the gym. I lost all that weight and I'm currently weighing 220. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I did that shit in like in a year. So that's a lot of weight.
Other shit is alcohol. There's something in that tequila, bro.
Well, I think alcohol, well, you gotta think, if you actually look at beer, it contains estrogen. Alcohol contains estrogen. That's why I don't like drinking, man. I don't like drinking. There's a reason why when you drink, you're not the same person. You're not the same person, right? So they call alcohol spirits. Because when you drink, you're a whole different person. That ain't even you. That's the spirit taking over your body.
Yeah, the word comes from alcohol. That means
yeah,
body experience.
That's why I tell people, I think the number one thing is, and this is the number one thing I teach all my men who like come to me. Because I have niggas call me on the daily, bro. Like, yo, bro, like, shorty bugging me. Like, yo, bro, focus on you. You know, so I think the number one thing that every man needs to do is self-love. I think there's 4 things in this world that every family needs to have: gold, guns, land, self-love. Those are very important. If you haven't acquired it, then you got to do whatever you can to acquire it. You know what I'm saying? It's don't get me wrong. It's not easy, and it's not meant to be easy. Because if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's not meant to be easy, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I think self-love is a very important thing to learn. You know what I'm saying? Self-love is an action word. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's gonna be a Mexican-American war with all the shit that Trump is doing?
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that's going on. Because that shit do not affect me.
I mean, I'm saying, like, if it get like that.
Shit, then we my family's gonna post up.
What side you taking?
Huh?
The Mexican side or
my side.
Your side?
Yeah. I'm focused on me. Because the motherfuckers kill each other every day anyways. True. Who cares? No one cares a fuck about us. That's why I tell you, man, you better learn how to save yourself and your motherfucking family, because ain't no one coming to save you. That's why I'm always about, like, you know, being a poly relationship. Like, imagine, you know, I tell man, it's literally imagine, man, because I think it's important, bro. That shit fall into everything, because the biggest decision you're gonna make in your life is your partner. Yeah. Is that bitch gonna be, oh, you didn't take out the trash before you left? Like, bro, I'm over here outside fighting the world, and you talking about, I didn't take the trash out.
Woke me up. I'm gonna sleep to put the toilet seat down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
swear God.
Over bullshit. Over solutions. Man, don't you know I'm worried about some big plays right now? I got phone calls, you know what I'm saying? People over here. I got phone calls of people in the Fortune 500s, you know, and I'm a little pup in the game, you know what I'm saying? But I best believe I speak my manifestations. Everything I've been speaking, all my manifestations come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's really important to focus on your household. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's times where I'm away for 2 or 3 weeks. I come back. I'm away for 2 or 3 weeks. I come back. You know what I'm saying? But I always tell people, if you take time away for your kids, make sure that time is valuable.
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here, you know, fuck a bitch, whatever the fuck, have your little quick nut, get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Man, we have needs. I think it's kind of weird how men be like really big on the semen retention bullshit. Man,
that shit gay.
That shit weird. I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas is talking about. How about you just read a book, nigga? Read some books. You like read the 48 Laws of Power.
Just
you know what I'm saying? Read Think and Grow Rich.
Just don't fuck anything. You can't be sticking your dick in
this is what I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me, they're like, you know what I'm saying? I made a post that's going fucking mad viral. They're like, my boys come, they're like, yo, what kind of women you like? You know, you like a bitch with fat ass? I said, nah. Like, you like a bitch with some titties? I'm like, nah, little BBL bitch. Da, da, da. I said, nah, man, I like who like me. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple like I'm gonna choose the woman who chooses me, because niggas be in the club looking at the bitch on the dance floor who don't give a fuck. They playing with them, but bro, you better pay to the funky looking bitch in the corner who ready to die for you. Yeah. That bitch, you know what I'm saying, turn your whole world up. She'll let you use her credit score. She'll bring you your paychecks. She's over here rubbing your back, calling you king, calling you daddy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get that same type of energy from the bitch on the dance floor shaking out on every other nigga out here.
He said the BBL bitch so disrespectful. I walked in that room, told her a joke. The nigga under the bed started laughing.
Oh shit! Nah, man. A lot of women are problems. You know what I'm saying? What I say, a lot of women are distractions. You know what I'm saying? Niggas use their little head versus their big head. Granted, I'm part of that. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what? You just crack this shit one time. Wake up late for work. I'm like, oh fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay to fuck up, and I'll tell people it's okay to fuck up. It's okay to fail. What's not cool is to be a failure. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who's a failure is the nigga who stopped trying. I say the biggest risk to take is not taking one. If you never took a risk, that's the biggest risk you take. What the fuck is you doing, man? You're not even doing shit.
Right.
The failure is the guy who gave up on his business because shit got hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man.
Straight up and down. So y'all got anything y'all want to ask me?
What do you do?
Everybody asks me that.
That's what I like, man. Because every time people are like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm an entrepreneur. That's it. I like to stay mysterious.
Man, I keep my legal businesses private, bro, because niggas be hating. So it's like, I just keep that shit.
I respect that. I do a lot of that.
I just let people whatever they think I do, that's what I do.
All I say is I got an LLC. That's all you need to know.
Whatever you think
my play's going to kick in whenever you see it kick in. I let people see what they want to see. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny, though. So, like, I was literally just walking out of the bitch house. She just said the same. She was like, so, who are you? I'm like,
I'm me. Well, you be happy to be around me.
Bitch, I told you my name is Kaylin.
You're lucky we got that far.
I told you my name is Kaylin.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I can spit ism for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being a player, it's just like, I'm open with it. Everyone knows online. It was crazy. I was talking to some bitch, and she showed her friend a picture of me. She said, oh, you talking to Wealth? That's the biggest player in Arizona. I said, you cock-blocking bitch. Hating ass. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But first day I met up with her, I said, here's a book. And I gave her The Magic of Thinking Big. See, she's like, what? You gave me a book? I said, yeah. She's like, no man's ever given me a book. I said, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I was a lover boy, but I learned quick out this bitch. I'm thinking like I'm being a gentleman, buying bitches shit and all that. Thinking that's the way to do it. And they said I was the biggest trick in Arizona. And I'm thinking I'm getting bitches. Now everybody coming, they want something. I'm like, hold on. Stop. Everything.
See, I think what a lot of guys do is they put pussy on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
This is why these bitches be on such a high
put it on a pedestal. I just treat bitches nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can treat a woman nice, but there's a big thing between that and over.
I thought you needed some new clothes.
Nah, man, fuck that, man. She need to buy me some shit. She gotta take care of me. I like to be called Papi. I like to be called Daddy, Papa. See, all that shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but once I learned, nigga, I start, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that mean.
Nigga.
I know what that yeah.
I'm breaking 10s and 15,000s first night, ruining BBLs. I'm just, nigga, savage. All my hoes be in conspiracy against me, bro. I swear to God. Every time, bro. Like, I could fuck, like I said, I got a roster right now.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow, at the end of the season, all these bitches gonna know each other, and they got a plot to take a nigga down. It never work, and then they all come back privately and apologize and try to get back in but it's like,
I like when a bitch leave. I like when a woman leave. You know what I'm saying? Not only will I help you leave, I'll help you pack your bags as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you get to where you're going. I'll let you, because I want to leave in the cordial, because now women going to come back, this nigga did this, and then next thing you know, if you got some type of image, a woman will bring you down. It take one allegation to fuck your life up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be nice and cool. I'll be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, doing some extra shit. I done did that shit before. I done it a few more times after that. And I'm like, man, I got to learn my lesson over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, niggas put pussy on a pedestal. Nigga, if you take away that bitch's BBL, you take off that fake ass hair, them fake ass eyelashes, you break the pussy down to what it is. What is she bringing to you?
At that point, just turn the lights off.
I swear to God, bro, if most women didn't have a vagina, I would not talk to them.
Wait, what?
Dude, if women didn't have a vagina, what am I doing here?
You said most women. I'm like, wait, so
No, that weird ass shit.
Okay.
No, you take vagina away from a women, man, they ain't got shit. Damn, that was crazy. You got that? You get it?
I think it did. Cuz did.
That was fire. That was crazy.
Let me get this stuff.
I don't know how the fuck you saw it. Did he get the fly?
I don't think so.
Nah, I saw it fly.
It's like, meow.
That was crazy. That nigga pulled a Jackie Chan.
Nah, he's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Got me over here looking around. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think it's really important to, like, if you are gonna have a woman around, you try to upgrade her, not just buy her clothes and things like that, but her mindset, a woman's mindset, you know what I'm saying? Because you put your woman in a positive mindset, and you teach her about energy, frequencies, have her read books, 48 Laws of Power. You know, I think one good book that women should read, she hasn't read it yet, but because one of the homies got it, is The Way of a Superior Man. You know what I'm saying? After I read that book, I think it kind of changed the way how I do things.
You should make these women read the Protocols, Learn Elders of Zion.
I've heard that.
So they know what's going on. I read that book in the 6th grade, and I just read it again, and it's crazy. Nigga, this shit really happening.
Mm-hmm.
This shit really happening.
I think one of my favorite books was Millionaire Success Habits. I like the 48 Laws of Power. 48 Laws of Power, that shit was scary.
It's alright.
When I started reading it, because I read a book, I take notes, and I really like self-reflect. Every time I read a chapter, I'm like, all right, what did I just read? And let's analyze everything that's going on and see if this applies to life.
I think Proverbs is better than 48 Laws of Power. Proverbs way better than that shit.
That shit gangster, yeah. I like the Bible too, man. The Bible's got some.
The Bible gangster, and
the Bible gangster, man.
Niggas be talking all this shit about it. All the niggas that never read it though.
See, this is the thing. I feel like people just take like the Bible and just look at it just a religious aspect, man. You gotta take that shit as lessons. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you read the Quran or you read the Bible, you gotta look at everything as a lesson in life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like anytime I've ever been in a toxic relationship, I might have been the toxic one. 9 times out of 10, I was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now, me being in that toxic relationship that I caused, I can self-reflect and be like, damn, I didn't like this about me, man. It's all about personal development, man. You got development, you know what I'm saying? You got to develop your character. You got to make your character better. You know what I'm saying?
What's the biggest thing you didn't like about yourself that you had to change?
I was a drug addict. Mm-hmm. I was an alcoholic, piece of shit.
You know
what I'm saying?
You talking about just like the yo-yo?
Yeah, no, I started smoking meth too. I started fucking around with crack and all kinds. I didn't like pills because pills made me feel like, you know what I'm saying?
So
I like
made
to be
you stop?
tweaking up. Yeah. Her and my kids, you know, and I was like, man, you know, I have to be a better example. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want my kids to be a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to be drug addicts. I want my kids to be jack tan tatted. You know what I'm saying?
How old was you when you stopped?
I stopped like last year. 2020, what was it, baby? When did I get sober? 2024? 2024 is when I got sober.
So do you think, so that was probably the time you was getting the most tats?
No, the most tats was when I was actively a drug addict.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably the time you was getting the most tats.
Probably like 2022, 2023 when I started going crazy. I was going to the tattoo shop every fucking day.
So do you think...
2021, yeah, I started bugging out in 2021.
So you think the tattoos to you symbolize you trying to wear your pain up front?
No,
but hide at the same time?
No, I just like, well, the way I was hiding my pain, I let that shit be known too. It was all known all over the internet that I was doing coke. I would be doing coke on live and sending snaps out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really open about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, for me, like the tattoos is just like, damn, like the bridge is burnt. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this like as a symbol to get in any room. Yeah, my tattoos close a lot of doors, but they open way more. They open way more doors. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm able to really, anytime I walk into a room, all eyes are on me. And me, I like to be the center of attention. I like everybody to look at me because I'm important, I'm valuable, I got game, I got knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
You ever troll somebody, like, you know, the average person, you walk in, Mexican tatted up, they probably be nervous. Like, do you ever, like, play off that a little bit?
I like the stigma that come with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, I don't really play with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to put on a persona that, you know what I'm saying, that's me. But once they start hearing me talk, they're like, man, I thought you was like a big gangster. I was like, yeah, I got that gangster mentality. I'm a gentleman and a gangster.
Let me hear your gangster Spanish.
I don't even speak Spanish. That's just crazy, bro. I swear to God, I don't speak Spanish, nigga. Hey, nigga, I said I was born in Oregon. You know what I'm saying? I got a little white in me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't speak Spanish, dog. But like, I never had a time where I really had to like. There's been times like I had to get gangster, but I don't like that side of me, man, because that shit's scary and ugly. You know what I'm saying? I like to be a player, man. A player don't get out of character, man. I don't need to be young, no bitch. You know what I'm saying? I tell niggas, if you need a beater, you need a lever.
Just do this. And if I gotta
You're
go
done.
any motion.
I'd rather walk away. That's what I'm at. Because there be times me and her, when we was broken up, I'll catch myself getting out of pocket. I'm like, yo, I'm bugging. I was like, I need to leave right now because I'm gonna do some dumb shit. I'm gonna just start bugging on you, and I don't want to do that. I'll walk away, 30 seconds, take a drive, whatever the fuck, come back. All right, I'm ready to talk now, and the whole situation just over. You know what I'm saying? Because within 30 seconds, you can change your life, negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? Your next decision is gonna decide what your life is gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Life is chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use how. You know what I'm saying? Like, essentially, you know what I'm saying? Especially being a player, you have these women on your chessboard. Now you need to decide who's your pawns, who are your queens, who are your knights. You know what I'm saying? Who your rook. You know what I'm saying? You need to use people in your life. I tell people, use me, help me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's use each other in a positive way. Don't use me. Don't fuck me over. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be used or useless.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have. That's why every day I'm outside networking.
You Irish?
Me? No.
No. You said you got like that like Rhode Island, Boston accent a little bit.
It's probably because I be kicking my niggas from New York a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of my people are from New York. I got a lot of people from New York. I got a lot of love out there in New York. Shout out to Upstate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out there.
Ain't that like Rochester and shit?
Like Albany, shit like that.
Albany.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to New York, but people want me to go out there and do a show.
Why not?
I'm gonna put it in the plans. I got a lot of shit. I'm about to go back on tour with some of the homies. I just started the music shit like a few months ago, and I just did back-to-back shows. I got tired of that shit. That shit got really exhausting. Last show we did was like the AZ Hip Hop Fest. It had like 400 or 500 people.
When I seen you, I thought you was related to Lefty Gunplay.
That's crazy because I'm working with his producer. Shout out to Benji Rowe. He does beats. He's a producer for YG and Lefty Gunplay. I just got like 8 beats from him, so I'm working on an EP with him. I'm trying to think who else I'm working with, man. I'm working with some pretty big people. Signed some NDAs, can't really say too much. But yeah, it's a lot of big shit in the play. You know what I'm saying? Everything I've been talking about, all my manifestations are coming into fruition, man. They're coming fast.
Who your top 5 AZ artists?
5150WEALTH, on down.
Who's that?
That's me.
I know, I'm fucking.
That's me.
I'm fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got my homies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Forever Zoe, my other homie Prince Joker, Chaba Hondo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to a lot of my homies who are doing music. But you know what I'm saying? Merkham's I think is real dope. The Cactus Boys are real dope. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot for an Arizona artist to blow up because a lot of these Arizona artists don't know how to use social media, and I know how to use social media. And I just started doing music really 6 months ago, and already one song alone already has 500,000 streams, growing too. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
your top 5 artists? Not overall, just like right now, and then we're gonna go to overall.
My favorite artist right now, I listen to my homie Guap Mizzo a lot. He's from Texas. I really just listen to my homies' music. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother Forever Zoe, he's my engineer producer. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because like I really don't listen to music too much, man. The only time I listen to music if I'm in the studio, I'm kicking with my homies, listening to their shit, all their unreleased shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like I really just listen to podcasts all day long.
You don't listen to who your favorite old school artist?
I love Pac. Pac was probably one of my biggest. I consider him old school. Nipsey was one of my biggest favorite artists, man. I consider him old school because the era he kind of came in was like early 2000s type shit. You know what I'm saying? Love Nip. That's probably one of my favorite artists. Honestly, but I don't like too many artists. I like Payroll Giovanni.
What's your favorite Nip song?
Hustle in the House. That's probably one of my favorite. Or Hustle and Motivate. And then I'm trying to think, man, I go on forever, bro. Yeah, nah. That shit was crazy because I know Nipsey's tattoo artist too. She told me a lot of shit about Nip.
Like what? You care to share a story?
I can't share it. I ain't gonna lie. Some shit about Nip I can't say, but Nip was really like that.
Bad, like.
Yeah, be some crazy shit. Nah, she told me a lot of shit. Shout out to Monica. You know what I'm saying? She was the one who tattooed like the marathon flags on his neck and shit when he first started. You know what I'm saying? Nip was really active. He was really like that. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite Nip song right now, it changed all the time, but right now I listen to Change Tomorrow a lot. I like I listen to a lot of early shit right now too, like the Slauson Boys tape. Like
see, me too. I like old school shit. You know, like Brent Eastwood. Like I listen to everything, man. I listen to heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to like the Imagine Dragons. I fuck with Imagine Dragons.
I fuck with Imagine Dragons.
I fuck with they call it white people music. That shit hard. Tymes. What? That shit crazy, bro.
I fuck with them. That's not heavy metal. That's like
no, but I'm
that's
saying like I
geek
listen to
rock.
all that shit. You know.
I like geek rock.
I like
Soft rock.
I try to start getting into the EDM shit. That's just kind of different.
That's cool. It just they just be blowing me and
They be
Phoenix
bugging
with
the fuck
that
out.
shit like that shit is, bro. They do that to every fucking song. You thinking
Every
Hot
time
about to come on, ain't
Jeezy
nothing
come
but
on,
hit the
like,
kitchen
nigga.
lights, cockroaches everywhere.
I'll be like, damn, bro, you can't let this shit play.
God,
Hey, some of the
damn.
DJs out here be blowing me.
They be pissing me off.
One of my favorite DJs out here, one of my
these niggas the template.
man, bro, one of my favorite DJs out here is DJ Goff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. He does a lot of cool shit, man. He's the reason why I got to meet Phoenix Flexion. Phoenix Flexion was a cool dude.
What was that?
Just another. He was with the Shoreline Mafia. He's the other Mexican dude. Him, OGZ. Yeah, I didn't get to meet OGZ yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to my sister too. She's the reason why I started music. She's like, when I started getting tagged, she's like, bro, you look like a rapper. I was like, for real? I thought I just started getting tagged and started looking like some shit. She's like, nah. So shout out to my sister, DJ Millie Mill. You know what I'm saying? She's the reason why I started even doing music. Just dropped my album. Thank you for listening to me. You know what I'm saying? I put that shit together last minute right before I was supposed to go on for like 2 days. I just used that whole motion too, like me going to jail for like 2 days, going to county for 2 days. I got out 8 hours and I just didn't post for like the other fucking 2 days. Mm-hmm. And that built momentum behind my album.
Yeah, that's what happened. What he say? Nigga about to go. How it go? Nigga go to jail, drop an album. How it go? I forgot. How it go, bro?
He said, niggas go to jail and think they want the album to go. He said, look up in jail, buy my album.
Nah, I did that before. When I got shot, nigga, I walked out the hospital because they was trying to arrest me. So, nigga, I skated out the hospital, but I played dead for a couple days. Just to go to home. Nigga, it was hoes coming out the woodwork, nigga. I'm writing them back like I'm somebody else. We don't know what's going on, but he'd be alright. That shit worked, man. I came out, cracked everything.
What time is it? Oh shit, it's about to be 12.
It's midnight already?
Yeah, almost. I gotta get ready to pick the kids up in a bit too.
Alright, anything else? Last thing you want to touch on?
Yeah, stay true to you, man. Focus on self-love. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at 5150WEALTH. All my music is on all platforms. I might drop an EP again soon. Stay out for that. All my music's gonna be on 5150WEALTH. You know what I'm saying? More tattoos in the way. You know what I'm saying? Ass cheeks ain't done yet, but we're gonna finish the ass cheeks. Trying to think what else. Like to get my ass ate, you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Trying to think what else.
You went to that. Why she make the siren face when he did it? That's what she be doing?
Not yet.
I know she do it, but that's
Yeah,
what
she do.
Doing.
She do.
That's confidential.
She said, I'll feed it too. Anything you want to add? Oh, my wife's a piercer, by the way. So yeah, ladies, tap in with her. She's like, I forgot to do piercings and shit. You know what I'm saying?